Welcome everyone to AGT Online, Round 6, Group B from St Croix in the south of France. I am Sean Ghost Muller, bringing you all the action this evening, and joining me in the box is Troy with his new nickname, Big Guns Brown. Good evening, Troy.
Good evening. How you going, Sean?
Oh, very well, thank you. Yourself? Enjoy your Sunday?
I had to work today, so it's good to be home.
Rough. Definitely. Big welcome to all our viewers. Hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday evening. What a way to wrap up another fantastic day of motorsport with some fantastic AGT online action. Group B tonight, so it should be a lot of really interesting. Now, Group B are actually having a shootout as well, which is going to be really cool. So they'll get the track to themselves for one lap. We are going to have a chat with a couple of drivers as well after that, so that's always an interesting affair there. Early thoughts on the race there, Troy? Any predictions?
There's a couple of standouts from looking at practice, so I think Brian's not one you can not see up the front. Brent seems to have pulled his lap times down from what he was on earlier in the week. Couple there.
Also, want to give a special shout out to our fearless leader Mikey, who celebrating his wedding anniversary to the beautiful Louise. Unfortunately, we did lose Louise there last year, so this stream and this race is definitely for her, and a big thumbs up from everyone in the box to you, Mikey. Love you, buddy. Little message there from Mo there, Troy, before we get the shootout underway. Go the Fords. There you go.
I didn't even get to see a lap today.
So we won't be too far away to sending the first car out, and we'll get into it. Of course, we have the fantastic FYRC Porsche Supercup as well. They'll be doing their race, qualifying and race after this shootout session as well, which will be really cool. Really has provided some fantastic action, the Porsche Supercup this season. If you saw the Group A race from last week, that was epic. That last lap is one of the best last laps I've ever called. Unbelievable.
I hope you weren't watching the back of the pack.
So a couple of little housekeeping items I've got to check off today as well. The Logitech G Ultra Esports boys, both their drivers are over at Monaco at the moment, competing in the GT World Tour. So that's really awesome. So their Porsche Supercup drivers have stepped in. So it'll be VF and Janwell stepping into the Jag.
Yeah, they don't look too bad at the moment.
Good to hear. Also, I believe Lucky will be doing a shootout lap, but he will be starting off the back of the grid due to a infringement from the last round. So that's a shame. But Lucky's a pretty solid racer, so I'm pretty sure he'll come back pretty strong.
Yeah, he's one to watch out for.
So the first car is out on track on its warm-up lap at the moment, so we'll just wait till they circle around and we'll go to the track for a bit of on-track action. It should be very exciting. For all those new viewers that are watching, please give us a like and subscribe. We really do appreciate it here at AGT Online if you enjoy what you see. Also, those guys that want to join the community, I've whacked up a link to our Discord as well. So jump in, jump the communities, great chats. We also try and organise some community races during the week as well, so always great fun. So it won't be too far away. We might actually head to the track now. Won't be too long there.
The Jags are looking pretty planted, so I think they might have sorted a tune out for these two boys.
Alright, so first out on track is VF for the Logitech G Ultra Esports team. If you know anything about this... Oh, he's had a bit of a mistake there coming out of a lower low. That's going to mess his terminal speed. And he's about to start his lap. Here we go now in the big Jag as he heads down towards Wardo. Nice line through Wardo. Uses that little bit of green apron. Really tries to narrow the corner. Jumping on board the Jag now. Heading up towards Prost. Ooh, a little skatey there. The front end definitely didn't want to bite. Now as we head down the most thrilling part of the track. This is Alpe d'Huez. It's a downhill right. Then it's a left. Surface change. Then back on the brakes. Back to second or third gear. To the final right. Now over the Bridge of Champions. Beautiful view there. Of course, VF's definitely not worried about the view. Now braking into Dom Perignon. A lot of people are saying this is the trickiest corner on the track. It's really narrow. Now into Bordeaux. Oh, he's wide of Bordeaux. He just scrapes the fence there. Been a bit of a scrappy lap there for VF, but of course, hasn't driven the Jag all season, so it is a tough gig. I think also he's driving the Porsche tonight, so he's on double duty, so a lot of racing for VF tonight. Sounds weird, the Jag there. Just now it's across on. Yeah. And across on now into the rapid curves. This is all flat through here. Maybe a slight lift just to get the nose tucked in down the hill. Then hard on the gas towards a lower low. Oh, he missed a gear there. And crosses the line with a 2:10.996. But not a bad lap. A little bit scrappy there through the sort of middle sector, but as we said, you know, first time driving the Jag, but all in all a great job. He's on the grid and that's the main thing. Next out is his teammate Janwell. Of course, races in the FYRC Porsche Supercup in Group A. Really active in the community as well. He's a great guy. Of course, part of the Anvil brothers. His brother races as well in the FYRC Porsche Supercup, which you'll see him race tonight. Driving that stunning Jag. Beautiful looking machine. He's feeling sort of confident with his run tonight. Feel like he's slowly getting on top of it. Oh, he's about to start his fly now.
Good exit.
Very nice exit.
See if he can beat his teammate. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
Bragging rights, always good in the garage. Right, into Wardo now. Beautiful line through Wardo. That was inch perfect. You just want to use a little bit of that inside green area, but not too much. Flicks it into a Lacey. Now hard on the brakes, back down to third gear, maybe second gear for Prost. Uses that beautiful torque of the Jag to fire it out of the corner. He's up. He's 0.172 up, so he's purple. Now down into Alpe d'Huez. We jump on board now. This thrilling ride. Really hugs that inside curb there. Oh, he's a little wide in the third part of Alpe d'Huez. He's on the grass. Can he hold on to it? He does. Nice little bit of car control there. That could have ended very badly. Now down into Dom Perignon. Beautiful. Lovely line. He's very smooth on the wheel.
Yeah, I was going to say he's looking like a pretty smooth lap.
Nice through Bordeaux. Gets really important to get a nice exit here. That's a beautiful exit. Now he winds up the V8. He's 0.4 up. He's flying here.
Nerves will be kicking in now.
Yeah, you do see that purple board come up and you're like, oh, whoa. Lovely out across on. This has been an incredibly smooth lap so far. Jag looks pretty settled.
Oh, he made up a lot of time there.
Maybe he's strapped in the Kenny from the Cosmos setup. Oh, he's wide there though, rapid curves. Shouldn't cost him too much time. Just got a lower low to go. Nails it out of there. And what will the stopwatch say? It's a 2:09.175. Not a bad lap there from Jam. We'll see if we can get him on the line. You got a copy there, Jam?
Lucky to here we go.
There we go. There we go. How was that lap for you?
Oh, that was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I saw the grass again.
Yeah. How does the car feel though? Ready for a solid race?
Ready for a solid race. It's not that fast coming out of just for a shootout. I think when you drop some of that weight, very, very quick car. It's, it's a new challenge, and we only found out about 48 hours ago that I'll be driving. So,
awesome.
Yeah,
well,
laps in as possible.
Great stuff. Well, thanks for chatting. Have a good run.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Next out on the track is Mr. Brent for Switchblade. A lot of talk coming out of the Switchblade camps. Brent, after his return drive there last round, did struggle a little bit, but he really has got on top of the setup of this Corvette, and he's been posting some super quick times in practice. Breaks it now, beautiful through into Prost there. Vette looks like a very planted setup. He's 0.6 up. Look at this lap. This lap is a stormer. This might be our early benchmark here. Through up to West now. Lovely through there. Maybe a touch wide there on the third part of Alpe d'Huez. Crosses over the British champions now. He's 0.16 up. He is absolutely flying. Brent is on a super lap here as we jump on board the Switchblade Corvette. Little sideways there out of Dom Perignon. How deep does he go into Bordeaux? Takes that really wide entry, hugs the inside wall, then lets it drift out a little bit. Nice line. That is perfect. He's 2.2 seconds up. This is definitely going to be our benchmark lap.
I think this is on pace for at least a 206.
That will take some beating. Into cross sign, brake, turn, accelerate. Perfect. Now through the rapid curves. How does it handle the bump? Can almost tell a lot about how a car's set up. He's 2.4 seconds up. He is absolutely motoring this lap. Nice.
He's done a fair bit of practice.
Definitely. Beautiful through a lower low. Uses the ripple strip on the exit. This is going to go straight to the top of the timesheets. What's the time going to say? Wow, a 2:05.841. That is a storming lap. Wowee.
Yeah, that's going to take some beating.
Unbelievable lap. Wow, that is definitely going to take some beating. What a lap that was. Next out on the track is a Lucky for Lucky's Lawn Care Racing. Of course, with Toro on the side. So Lucky will be starting from the back of the grid, but I reckon he's going to set a pretty quick lap here just to show a couple of the guys I've got pace.
Let him know he'll be coming up from behind.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, the Lexus, pretty renowned for its fuel use, so that'll come into play as well. Starts his fly now. What's he like through Wardo? Lovely through Wardo. Look at that. Looks very planted, the Lexus. There was a lot of talk that it maybe not have the most power, but it looks like a very competent chassis. Ooh, a little squirrely on the brakes there as he heads into Prost. But gathers it back up. Shouldn't cost him too much time. As he plunges down up to West now. Lovely. Beautiful direction change. Oh, he's a little wide. He's in the wall. He's in the wall there at Alpe d'Huez. That's the lap gone. That's a huge accident.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Massive crash.
It's not so heartbreaking now, and you still got to start off the back of the grid anyway.
Well, that's right, exactly. I mean,
Good point.
he's actually joining us on the line. What happened there?
Yeah, just thought I'd throw it all all in, you know, nothing to lose, and run out of talent. So,
What's the strategy from the back of the field?
I don't know. I think two-stopper. We'll just see how the first couple of laps play out. Last time I disconnected on the first lap, so hopefully we get past lap 1 and play from there.
Beautiful.
Car looked pretty planted anyway, so it looks like it's going to be a good race car.
Yeah, hopefully. I haven't had a lot of practice this week, but no, we'll be alright. Mr. Brent's pretty quick over 1 lap, so, and that GTR looks pretty quick, so we'll see how we go.
No worries. Well, thanks for chatting to us, and have a good run.
No, I suppose. See ya. Good call.
Alright, next out on the track is Jim Bob for the Dent Brothers. With the beautiful Aston Martin with local legends on the side of it. Awesome beef jerky if you do get some. Bit of an up and down season for Jim Bob. But I just feel this track might suit the big Aston.
Yeah, DJ Brain, he was right on my tail, or not my tail, I should say. He was on the tail of the front guys. So the Aston has the pace to be up the front.
Of course, Jim Bob, one of our resident Kiwis, lives in Australia, lives in the western suburbs of Melbourne, but is a Kiwi-born fella. Really passionate about his motorsport as well, loves it. Alright, what can he do now? Oh, you just see there, that looked really sketchy there through a lower low. Hopefully it won't cost him too much speed down the main straight. Quick check in the mirrors.
Fair bit of understeer through that last corner.
Alright, fires it now into Wardo. Really aggressive on the turn in there. So he's leaving nothing on the table as we jump on board. Heading towards... Oh, a lot of understeer there through Prost. There was no danger of touching that apex. Now down into Alpe d'Huez. Can he gather it back up? Oh, sideways through Alpe d'Huez. Catches the slide though. Beautiful bit of car control there from Jim Bob. That could have fired straight into the fence, but he held on to it. Will cost him some time though.
It's a tricky section, that part coming down to the bridge. It's hit or miss most laps for the McLaren at least.
Yeah. Oh, again, just through Dom Perignon, really struggling to get it turned in. Goes it back up. Nice through Bordeaux. Beautiful. Now we can wind up the big Aston. Of course, a previous generation GT3 car, this one. We'd like to see the new one GT. Hashtag just saying. Right, down and across on now. Oh, again wide. He just doesn't, the front doesn't seem to want to turn it at all. So really struggling with front end grip at the moment.
Yeah, it's not wanting to turn at all.
Yeah, it looks very lazy in the front end, definitely. Nice through the last part of the rapid curves there though. Just got a lower low to go. Can he get it braked and turned? He does. Catches a little bit of that inside ripple strip. Doesn't disrupt him too much though. He crosses the line with a 208. I don't know how he'll be with that. We'll see if we can get him on the line and have a chat. Jim Bob, are you there, sir?
Yes, I am. How are we?
Very well, thank you. How's yourself?
Yeah, I'm alright.
How's the lap?
Rubbish. And all that.
Seems like you're struggling with understeer there.
Yeah, I was ready to be caught to tonight, but unfortunately I haven't been able to put much laps in. So see how we go. We've got a lap, and that's the main thing. Yeah, hopefully we do a bit better in the race.
No worries. We'll have a good run and good luck.
Thank you, gents.
Okay, next out on the track in the cruising Ferrari is Datsun. Up and down season for Dadson. I guess, though, he should be lucky. He's driving the most glorious sounding car in the field.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit... He might be a little bit hard on himself with this lap, but I think he'll come good during the race.
All right, let's see what he's got for us.
Depending on what time he gets.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. All right, down now into Alpe d'Huez. Let's see how he gets through here. Well, it's been a mid-rear car. It'll have a different feeling coming through here. That's actually very tidy. That's incredibly neat. Ooh, maybe a touch skatey on the exit there, but goes it up. Fires it over the bridge now, down towards Dom Perignon. How deep does he want to go in here? Just before the 100-metre board. Gets it turned in beautifully. Lovely exit. This is actually looking a very smooth lap at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking like a nice time. He's going to try and hold eventually. Ferrari's not too bad on top speed too, so he won't lose much down the long straights.
He goes through the flat now, up towards Croissant. Let's see how deep he goes. Oh, just before the 100-metre board again. Lovely turn-in point, beautiful exit. This is a very good lap from Datsun so far. Have they unlocked the setup trick to the Ferrari? Didn't even bottom out through the bump, which is interesting. That was beautiful through there. This looks very compliant. Through a lower low. Oh.
It's gonna be not too bad of a lap.
It's going to be a very good lap, I feel. It's a 2:07. That is an incredibly good lap there from Datsun. What a lap. Should be very happy with that time. That'll put him up towards the front half of the field. I think he'll be stoked with that.
I think Datsun was hoping for in the 206s, but he should be happy with that.
Okay, next out on the track is Excalibur for Aussie Hampton Powerhouse in the big bad Mustang. 600 brake horsepower this thing has. Another track that I feel will really suit the Mustang.
Yeah, get the big engine working.
Yeah. Of course, my co-commentator here is just a small Ford fan.
Only a little.
Oh, what's Excalibur got for us?
I think he's going to put everything on the line.
I reckon so. I reckon this will be a full send lap. Through Bordeaux now. Lovely. It's got a very interesting style, Mr. Excalibur. Likes to really...
Looking quite smooth.
Likes to really drive the car through the corner. Now into Alpe d'Huez. Beautiful line. Lovely line. Ooh, maybe a touch skatey on the exit, but guns it up. Now down towards Dom Perignon. Gets brakes, turned. Again, a little skatey on the exit, trying to put that horsepower to the ground. Nice. That was actually quite nice from Bordeaux. Maybe left a little bit on the table on the exit.
Pushing as hard as you can on a shootout lap. You got to try and remember your brake points, where to feather the throttle. It all comes together, and then you just make one mistake and your lap's gone.
Yeah, it's high pressure as well, especially the waiting game. Nice exit out across on. This lap's definitely coming good. How does the Mustang go through the rapid curves? Beautiful through there. Using the whole road as well. Nice through a low. It's come good. This lap won't be too bad. I'm thinking a high 7. Crosses the line. Looked like a 2:07.8 there. We'll see if we can... not a bad lap there from Excalibur. See if we've got him on the line. How was that for you?
Oh, not too bad, boys. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, very good. A little bit cautious there. Didn't really maximise that lap, but yeah, the Mustang, Jordan and I have really been struggling to get it to hook up, and I thought we'd be a shoo-in at this track, but we can't get it to work.
Oh, well, long race though. I'm sure you got something planned for the race.
We'll give it a good crack.
No worries, mate. Have a good run. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, boys.
Okay, next out to start his lap is NASCAR. With the CP Racing Mercedes GT AMG. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's right. Okay, NASCAR's been out all day. Been down to Lake Eildon for a bit of relaxation. So, get himself fired up for the race. He's flying at the moment. Definitely a smoky for tonight's race, I feel. He'll be one of the men to beat.
He won't be liking the fact he didn't get many laps, or get any laps in before he jumped on.
Sometimes that can help though. Sometimes you can overthink a lap, so...
Yeah, that's what normally happens with me. I overthink everything when it comes to a shootout lap.
Nice through Dom Perry on. So jump on board now. Gets it through Bordeaux. Oh, he's really... You can hear the tyres protesting there. Did not want to turn in at all. But he got it in. Now he winds up the AMG V8. Down across one. How deep does he want to go on the brakes? Oh, he's very deep on the brakes. Brakes it virtually right to the apex. Gets a beautiful drive out though. A little bit narrow on the exit. Probably could have used a little bit more road.
Reaching 260 down the straight.
That's pretty quick. Not super quick, but it's pretty quick. Nice through the rapid curves. That was beautiful. Nice exit. Whoa, that's as close as you want to get to that wall to low. What's the time going to be? It looks like it's going to be a mid-6. It is. It looks like a 2:06.5 there from Mr. NASCAR. Nice lap. I do believe we may have him on the line. You got a copy of that?
Yes, I do.
How's the lap? How's the car feel?
Could have been better.
Could have been
About
better.
0.6 better, but no, I'm overall happy with that. Race pace, she looks good, so get it done.
Beautiful. Love your work. Have a good run and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Have fun up there.
Always will. Next out on the lap is the second of the cruising Ferraris. It's Berry. Now, this is my smoky for this race. His last race we saw, the last round, was very, very competitive. He's got quicker all season in this car.
Yeah, I think he's going to be pushing this lap because he's had a few good podiums. He'll be wanting to get up the front for sure.
Alright, here he goes. Lovely through Bordeaux. That was beautiful. Course Cruiser Ferrari running Atomica coffee on the side. Go get yourself a cup. Beautiful brew. Down into cross now. Again, really nice exit. They've definitely got on top of the Ferrari setup that looks very composed from both drivers.
Yeah, they've been putting the laps in this week.
Nice. Oh, a little wide there at the second part of Altuez, but he gathers it up. Oh, that's really close to the wall here. So Barry's definitely on it. Nice through Dom Perignon. Now Bordeaux. Does he take the wide entry? He does. Oh, a little bit narrower than some other drivers. Maybe.
It looks like it's got plenty of grip.
Yeah, it looks very well settled as well. It's not moving around, bucking in the rear. Just listen to that flat plane V8 sing. What a glorious sounding car. Gets it turned in. Lovely across on. Nice exit as well. This is a very good lap from Berry so far.
The MRs are really good through this last section. From my point of view.
Just got a lower load to go. Gets it through there. Ooh, a little skatey there. Didn't want to turn it at all. That was a little wide on entry. That might cost him a tenth or two. Looks like a 207 there for Berry. That'll put him mid-pack. Not a bad lap. Probably a little bit disappointed though with that. But come rate, this guy's a solid racer, so he'll be one to watch in the race, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what kind of strategy they're going to have going on.
Well, that's right. Fuel strategy is going to be super important here. All right, our next driver out on the track is, of course, the captain, driving the Ragged Edge Racing McLaren. Of course, my fellow commentator's teammate. So you'll get completely unbiased commentary from him.
Lovely car, the McLaren to drive. You should pick it next season.
Yeah, there's been no complaints about the McLaren at all, actually.
Oh, it's very track dependent. I'll say that.
All right, so one thing we do know about the captain, though, this will be a full send lap. He doesn't do conservative.
He's been doing some pretty good numbers, so it would be interesting to see what he can pull out of this lap.
Alright, starts his fly now.
I think he'll be hoping for the 206s, high 205s as well.
Nice through Wardo. Oh, that is very late. There in the Prost, but he gets it turned in, gets it on the exit as well. So he is absolutely wringing this thing's neck.
Yeah, he'll be giving it everything.
Look at the attitude of the car. Does he get it turned in Altuez? He does. Oh, he's a little wide on the grass. Oh, that's as close as you want to get. That is seat of the pants stuff right there.
He's not shy to let it hang out, that's for sure.
Nice exit.
I think he's running a little down on time. See what the next sector brings. Nice and tight.
Oh, he's in the wall, Bordeaux!
Oh, no.
Oh, that's that lap done. But the thing with the shootout, though, you've got to keep the foot in it. You do not want to be buried right down the back of the pack.
Nah, there's still some slower lap times that he could potentially beat, so yeah, I'd be keeping the boot in it for sure.
Now down through the rapid curves. He might make up a little bit of time here. Well, that very nice through there. Geez, it looks really planted through there.
Yeah, the McLaren was really good through that last section. Still not a bad lap by the look of it. He's on the grass. What's going on here?
Wow, looks like a mid 207 there.
207.8. That's not too bad.
Not too bad there. We'll see if we can get him on the line. You got a copy there, Captain? He's probably sorting out. I don't know what he's sorting out. You got a copy, Captain?
Hello.
Hello. How was the lap?
Oh, it was McLaren-y.
McLaren.
That's the best way to put it.
How do you feel for the race?
The tyres, obviously, sitting in the pit was so cold and yeah, no good at all.
Touched the wall a few times and kind of hindered the lap, but it's 207, still not too bad for having a few prangs.
Just the whole outlap, I had nothing because the tyres were so cold. So it is what it is. I'll see what I can do while I'm racing.
No worries, mate. Have a good run. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, lads. Bye.
Okay, next out on the track is the fast fisherman Doremus. He's already started his lap as he comes through Wardo now.
He took that first corner pretty tight.
He did. Really hugged the apex there. Nice.
So word is he's the one to look out for a lap time.
Oh, he's up. He's purple. Here we go. Doremus is not a fly here. This bloke has just improved and improved and improved. Wow. Lovely through up to where's the exit there onto the Bridge of Champions now. Maybe lost a little bit of time there.
He's looking very quick off the bridge.
Wow, nice, very nice through Bordeaux. Beautiful exit as well. Through the
I'm not sure how well the BMW actually goes down the straight. It's probably lacking a little bit of speed there. 253. Looks
very composed through the corners though. Really nice, well-balanced chassis, the BMW. Of course, it's as wide as a semi-trailer.
Yeah, the anti-roll bars will be working overtime.
Just got a lower load to go. Beautiful exit there from Doremus.
It's still going to be a good time.
It's going to be a very good time. Looks like a mid 206. That is a great lap from Doremus. Beautiful lap. Well done. I think you'll be very happy with that. That'll put him up in the top half of the field for sure.
Brent is looking quite good at this stage.
Yeah, that 205 841 is definitely standing up. Okay, next out on the track is Hardy Hardsoft. Second of the Aussie Hampton Powerhouse drivers in the Mustang.
Getting them tyres warmed right up.
Had a real... go ahead.
You're right.
I was going to say as you can see, the commentary team is on form tonight. Hardsoft's definitely been one of the most improved. He's really solid racer, this guy. Very clean. Doesn't make too many mistakes. So I'm expecting a pretty good lap here. Even though we did hear from his teammate before that they're not on top of the setup in the Mustang.
I think even if Hardsoft's shootout lap isn't that good, he'll be one to watch for in the race.
Oh, 100%. He's got a really great strategic mind. Get some brakes, beautiful into Prost. Lovely.
Even though I'm biased, I think the Mustang's the best looking car on the grid.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, skatey through out to Wes. Oh, that looked very skatey. Holds on to it though. Yeah, he's dropping the hammer. How deep does he go into Dom Perignon? just before the 100-metre board, so he's
on the brakes hard.
Yep, you can definitely see though the front end just doesn't like turning in at all. It's a couple of little tugs on the steering wheel to get the nose in. Nice exit though.
I think these are the second most powerful car in the class, so it should pull a pretty good straight line speed.
Yep, 200 brake they say, 600 brake they say, so...
I didn't even look at it.
Lovely in the cross, oh, beautiful there. Now through the rapid curves, you can just see it's just leaning on its front tyre a little bit. Get it,
Looks
just
good
looks,
through there.
does look good through there. It's just the front end for mine just doesn't look hooked up. Beautiful through a lower low though, that was lovely. Should get an indicative time here. This should be not, but what are we looking at? Looks like a mid 207.
Yep. 207.534.
Not a bad lap. But again, come right, watch him in the race. He's going to be the one to watch, definitely. Looking forward to seeing how he goes and what strategy the Powerhouse team have worked out. Okay, next out on the track for Revolution Satellite is Mr. Brian. Probably the favourite for tonight, considering Terry's performance in the Group A race.
Is this the man to beat Brent?
He's probably the most likely. 205.841 is a very solid lap, so we'll see what Brian's got for us. Of course, the GTR has been a really hot package all season. Starts his fly now as he rips it into water. Look at that, lovely through there. That was beautiful. Nice exit as well. He's using the whole track as we jump on board now. Lovely through Cross. Now they're down into Up to West. Ooh, look at the line he's taken through Up to West. That's very interesting.
The cars look really sorted. They grip everywhere by the look of them.
So that's definitely a different line through Up to West. Oh, a little skatey on the exit, but gathers it up. Breaks it very late into Dom Perignon. This thing looks very planted. Of course, we know race strategy-wise, Brian is an absolute master at fuel saving and keeping pace. So he's definitely going to be one. Oh, a little scrape of the wall there at Bordeaux. Oh, that's going to hurt his time a little bit.
He's really good at keeping tyre wear too, keeping the tyre wear down. Must be like real controlled steerer, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, not too hard on the equipment. Mechanical sympathy, I believe they call. I can attest that I have absolutely none of that.
I would not have any.
Through the rapid curves. Oh, lovely. Oh, really aggressive there on the final part of the rapid curves, using a little bit of the inside grass. Right out on the ripple strip. Into a lower low. This is going to be an incredibly good time. Is it going to beat Mr. Brent's 205.8? It's going to be very close. No, it doesn't. That was looks like a low 206 there from Brian. We'll see if we can get him on the line. He might whatever. Do you want to? Are you there, Brian? Copy.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Very well, thank you. How was the lap? How'd it feel?
A bit disappointing, to be honest. I knew I was capable of a bit more pace in there. Made a few small errors, but overall, yeah, I guess it'll be okay for the race. I'm just looking forward to the race and see how the strategy plays out.
Yeah, definitely. I think you'll have a very good run and have a good run, have a safe run, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Thanks, Troy.
No worries. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
All right, our last runner, I believe, is D. part of the CP Racing conglomerate. The complete angler.
Are we going to see a clutch lap?
We're going to have to see a clutch lap here. It's looking good for Mr. Brent, though. He's definitely going to be on the front row.
He'll be cheering with that time.
Yeah. Wise D got something special for us. This is the place. This is the home of the clutch lap. We've seen a couple of absolute beauties around here. Oh, wow. He's really aggressive there on the exit of Prost. So he's throwing everything at this. Super wide into Alpe d'Huez. Oh, a little skatey there on the exit, but not too bad. So he's giving it his all here.
He'll be pushing to brake late, get that early turn in.
Whoa, look at that. That was probably the latest we've seen. Oh, how did he get that turned in and out of the corner? That's a great bit of driving. That is that real driver stuff. Little wide through Bordeaux. Probably half a metre out from the apex. Flings it down the back straight now, winding up the BMW.
Yeah, they're just lacking a little bit of speed, the BMWs. About 253, I think, is their top.
That could play a part in the race as well. We've seen slipstreaming be very important here, especially in the later stages. Now through the rapid curves. This is where the BMW looks very composed. Brake turned. Nice exit. Catches a little grass there. Is this going to go? Where's this going to put him? Ooh, mid 207 there.
Yeah, 207.801.
Wow. So that's our shooter done, and a massive congratulations goes to Mr. Brent, who will start from pole position. That's a huge result for Switchblade with a 205.841 stunning lap. That sets up a really interesting race. Cannot wait for all that action.
I think he's going to be happy with that. There's starting off pole and coming off his last race. I think he'll be cheering.
Very much so. I'm really looking forward to this. I reckon there's probably 4 or 5 drivers that can take this race out. So be sure to stick with us for the race coming up. But right now we are going to head across to the FYRC Porsche Supercup. Those boys will be starting quali very soon. Any predictions for the Porsche race there, Troy, while we head across?
As much as Filthy bags me on Fords, I wouldn't mind seeing him up the front.
Wow, there you go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll be a little bit hard to get past Bad Doctor and the Good Doctor, but I think he'll give it a good go.
See, they really do like each other.
Righto, I'll see you on the other side.
No problem. Talk to you soon. All right, so we're heading across out of FYRC Porsche Supercup Group B. This will be a very interesting race tonight. Of course, we've got Filthy. We've got the 2 Doctors. We've got Betty, who's been on the improve all season. So, got Lockwood as well. We've got Filthy. Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting race and session. So we have a 10-minute qualifying session. Then we'll have a 20-minute race. And, of course, then we'll go back to AGT online for their 40-minute race. And here we go, looking at our runners this evening. So there is Mr. Lockwood for Switchblade. Got Lardas for Phoenix. Got Subaru for Lock and Load Racing. Of course, part of the Lucky's Lawn Care racing team. Got Mr. Grim Death for Obsession. We've got the Bad Doctor for Team Blacklight. We've got Landwall for the Dent Brothers. We've got Filthy for CP. We've got the Moff. Quick shout out to the Moff as well. He's actually had a couple of days in hospital. Wasn't well there, but he's back on the improve out of hospital now, so hopefully he has a good run this evening. Big thumbs up to the Moff, one of the crowd favourites. We've got the Good Doctor, second of the TMR Blacklight drivers. We've got VF for Logitech G Altus Esports, of course, doing double duty tonight, so he's going to be feeling the pinch, I reckon, by the end of this evening. We've got Betty for Frontier. And of course, we do have Wide Hips who will be starting off the back of the grid. Watch out for that. So the guys will be on their out laps at the moment. Now, really important in qualifying here. Being such a long lap, this track's just a tick over 7 kilometres. Really important to get an early banker. You might only get 2, maybe 3 runs tops here. Oh, Lockwood there. Little skate on the exit. Of course, it's important as well to get yourself some nice clean air to run in. So they're all pretty close together here. This is interesting. I like Betty's strategy. He sat right off the back here. So he's trying to get himself as much clear air as possible so he can really attack this lap. Alright, so 27-1 there for Lockwood. Lardass comes through. Subaru there, right up behind Mr. Death's back bumper there. So he's trying to gain a little bit of a slipstream advantage, which is not a bad idea. So Lockwood will be our first benchmark. Beautifully turned out machine, this one. PVS as their main sponsor. Great to have them on board. Bad Doctor at the moment. One of the favourites for tonight. I think him and Filthy are going to go toe-to-toe here. Of course, can Blacklight replicate that 1-2 they had the last round? It was a big after party. I was there. Definitely dusty Monday morning, I can give you the hot tip. Alright, here we go. So the times we're looking at, I'm hearing 207s. There might be a 206 in there somewhere. Nice exit. Out of a lower low there from Lockwood. Where does he go? What's our first indicator? It's a 207.497. Does Lardass do? Oh, he's off the pace there a little bit. Subaru goes to second now. Landwell goes to second with a great lap. Now back to third as the Moff goes second. Stunning lap there from the Moff. A 208.033. Filthy goes into third now. Good Doctor with a 2:10.1. We've seen this from the Good Doc before. This is what he does. He'll just run around, burn fuel, and he'll save it for one last flyer at the end. So our current order, Betty now pops it into third. Nice lap there from Betty. Look at the gap difference there. There is not much in it between second, third, and fourth. That's a very nice lap. Bad Doctor in 6. I expected a little more pace than that. So So I reckon all these guys will be in this lap. Don't think someone's going to try and roll the dice. So recapping our top 6, Lockwood currently with the fast lap for 2:07.497. The Moff in second position. Third is Betty. Fourth is Filthy. Fifth is Land. Oh, look at this stuff here. Oh, this is a bit of argy-bargy on a qualifying session. Boys want to definitely sort themselves out. Subaru in 7th. Nice qualifying job there from Subaru. Lardas in 8th. Good Doc in 9th. 10th is Mr. Death. And 11th is VF. And of course, Pruski sitting in the pits. So that everyone's coming in. Lockwood's coming in. Oh, look at this. Look at the good Doc right on the back of the Moff here. So the Moff's going around again. Interesting strategy. So a few guys have come in. Good Doc now. Pumps it at 2:08. Filthy now at 2:07.492 to put him straight to the top of the timesheets. Lovely lap there from Filthy. That's what we expected. So he'll be happy with that. Now with 2 minutes 40 remaining, that might be it for him. I think he, just by the way he's going, he might have parked that. Wow. That's brave. Very brave. So let's check in with our boys now. So Lockwood's on an out lap. Having a look at Betty here at the moment. He's currently on a flyer. He's down. He's 0.2 down. The Moff now back down to 4th. Betty in 3rd. Lockwood in 2nd. Filthy in 1st. This lap's done, so he's got to get around any time. I'll tell you what, that might, just looking at the timer there, that might be his qualifying done. So Lockwood now out on his out lap. So he'll definitely get a lap in. The Doc will get a lap in for sure. Oh, good Doc, here we go. Just keep an eye on this lap. Oh, slide out on the exit there. Absolutely throwing everything. He's down though. So that's his qualifying. Looks like that's done as well. So a couple of guys have just maybe got their timings in the pits wrong. So Doc will get another lap in. Look at Lockwood though. Look at that gap. That is ridiculous. 0.005. So there's basically half a second covering the top 4 at the moment. Alright, let's keep an eye on Lockwood here. Are we going to see it? Oh, he's up. He's up on his time. Throws it down now into Altawez. Beautiful through there. Nice and smooth. Oh, he's purple. He's purple. He's going to try and get this thing on pole position. Of course, a couple other drivers are on their out laps, last laps as well. So this is going to be a thrilling end to qualifying. I expect that timing board to light up like a Christmas tree. This will be his final lap. So this is it. These are clutch laps now. He's lost a bit of time there. Really needs to dig deep now for the final sector. Gets it nicely turned in. Lovely. Oh, touch skating on the exit there, but gathers it up. Shouldn't cost him too much time. Now through the rapid curves. Oh, he's 0.130 up. This has been a brilliant sector here from Lockwood. Just got a low to go. Is this going to put him on provisional pole? Lovely exit. He's going to greet the flag. Is it going to go straight to the top of the timesheets? It does, with a 207.460. Massive lap there from Lockwood. Checking now in with the good doc. No, that's the bad doc. Always get my doctors wrong. Does he improve? No, up to 4th. Nice lap. 207.750. Beautiful lap there. Moff back there now in the 5th. Grimdeath's done. Subaru's done. Subaru, yeah, we'll start out at 9th. Lardas is done and VF is done. What a qualifying. But pole position does go to Lockwood with a fantastic clutch lap right at the end. A 207.460 beats Filthy by 0.032, so the margins are incredibly tight. This sets up a very, very juicy race. Cannot wait for this. Of course, we do have the X Factor with Brewski starting off the back of the grid. We know old wide hips. He's not afraid to send it. Now it's just cycling around, getting ready for the race. This race will be very interesting. Of course, strategy is pretty straightforward. Everyone will do one stop. It's when you come in for that one stop, I think, is the critical factor. Some guys choose to split it right in half. Some go longer in the first stint. Some go shorter. Here we go, FYRC Porsche Supercup Group B, about to be unleashed around St Croix. 12 on the grid. Lockwood will lead them away from pole. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Sunday nights are all about. 2 lights, 3 lights, we got 4 lights, we got 5 lights. We're about to drop the hammer and go racing! Everyone looks like they got off the line very well there. So head down now towards Wardo. Lockwood's got an absolute fantastic start. Is everyone going to get through Wardo cleanly? Nice racing. Oh, a couple there. Very interesting lines. But the front three have definitely skipped away. Look at the racing back here though. They're 2, 3, 4 wide. Going into a Lacey and Prost. Oh, wow. Does everyone get through cleanly? They sort themselves out. They do. Oh, VF got hung out to dry badly there. Oh, was that Lambo in the wall? So I've had early drama. Look at this stuff. Jumping on board with Grimdeath now. He's got the Moff there on the outside. Oh, that's not a place you want to be. Oh, Subaru's made a mistake, and look at this now. Grimdeath's got a huge run on them off. So head over the Bridge of Champions. Oh, they're about to go 3 wide through here. Oh, the good doctor's involved as well. What racing back here. They are playing for keeps. Oh, Filthy. Filthy's at a moment. What's happened there? Let's check that out in our Pirelli replay. So he was in 2nd position. What's happened to Filthy here? Oh, he's gone way too deep at Dom Perignon, and he's into the wall. Oh, he's dropped a couple of positions there. That's a massive mistake. He'll be ruining that. Back up the front now. Lockwood, 1.3 seconds. The good. He is flying. Betty in 2nd. Filthy in 3rd now. Look at this stuff. Oh, look at this. Now Bad Doc's going to have a go on Filthy. We jump on board the TMR Blacklight Porsche. Nice drop. Oh, again, Filthy's a little wide there. He's going to get back in the toe. Really important. These two have kind of got to work together. The front two are gone. So that's massive. That's huge. Brewski is up to 5th. Are you kidding me? What a start. He is flying. Old White Hips is on the charge. He's got his teammate right behind him, so these two can do a bit of rear gunner action. Good Doc there in 7th, Moff in 8th. Oh, look at this stuff back here though. Good Doc ran a little wide, so the Moff's going to have a crack here. Down up to Wes. Probably not a bad idea for the Moth. Get behind the Good Doctor. Pretty good guy to sit in the top. Look at Subaru though. Subaru's having none of this. And just blows by them off with... Oh, look, they're going to go two into the braking area though. Oh, he just cuts across. What a move there from Subaru. Lovely start. Oh, he's into the wall though. Back in with our race lead at 1.5 seconds of the good. Lockwood's absolutely flying here. Really setting a wild... Oh, look at this though. It's on for 3rd and 4th. Filthy, beautiful move there from the Bad Doc. Gets up the inside of cross-on. Classic cross-on move. Brewski's involved here as well. I think we're going to see a three-way battle here. Probably 3 of the most hard-nosed races you'll ever see. There'll be no inch given between these 3. I'll give you... That's the male. Of course, 2 drivers from Tasmania, 1 from New South Wales. Oh, look at Filthy. He's going to have a go here in the water. It's a brave spot to pass. You got to be right up the inside. Oh, there's a slight touch. Has Filthy made that stick? Oh, Bad Doc's on the grass. Filthy redresses it. But Pruski, look, ever the opportunistic one. Oh, huge touch between Filthy and Pruski there. Got to sort it out. Can't go too wide through up to Wes. Get it sorted. Nice job. Filthy a little wide on the exit. Oh, he just held on to that. Oh, that could have been a huge moment. What has done has dropped him back to 5th position. And now the Good Doc's going to get a run on him as well. Fantastic racing. Holds onto it. Well, these two had a fantastic battle the last round. And the round before that. A little skatey there. You can see front just didn't want to turn into Bordeaux. He's really struggling with front grip there at the moment. What can the Bad Doc do? Can he get his head down? He's got a 4.4 second gap to Betty at the moment. Well, that could be a race winning margin. Oh, look at Lockwood. He's only 0.7 behind. Betty's on the charge here. He's chasing him down. Oh, the Gainsborough shift started. Lockwood pulls to the inside of the track, trying to break the slipstream. He's definitely making up time here now. These two are definitely gapping the field. Oh, what's happened here? Wow, Filthy's had another moment. He's back down to 8th. So we've missed what happened there. Filthy's had a huge moment. Oh, there's witness marks on the front. Oh, dear. So after such a promising start, he's back down to 8th position. But what that has done is promoted the good doctor up to 5th now. He's got Subaru for company, though. It's been a solid race for Subaru so far. Oh, he's wide at Bordeaux. He's very wide at Bordeaux. Oh, the front didn't want to turn at all. Check it back in with this battle now. Bad Doctor and Pruski are going out for the final podium position, so we've... Oh, this is close. Right up, though. Betty's right on the back of Lockwood now. So we thought Lockwood was going to drive away there. He had it up to a 1.6 second lead. But now that's close right up. There's nothing in it. What does Betty do? Does he just want to sit behind, maybe save a bit of fuel, or is he just going to go for it? Look at the gap there between 2nd and 3rd. It's coming down to 3.6 now. So the Bad Doc's on the charge, and he'll bring Pruski with him. Fast lap is Betty at the moment with the 208.291. Tell you what though, Betty's looking aggressive here. I think he wants to get past. Oh, he's missed the gear there. We heard that. Oh, that's cost him time. Just look at this gap here. Just very interesting here. So, Bad Doctor's gapped Pruski here a little bit. Check back through the field now as we're coming up to the halfway stage. BF in 7th. That's a nice drive. You'll be happy with that. 8th is Filthy. 9th is Lardass. 10th is the Moff. Oh, look at the witness marks on the Moff's car there. So he's looked like he's had a huge moment. 11th is Landwell. And Mr. Oh, so Grim Death's now down in 12th. Wow, something's happened there. That's a long way off the pace as well. He's had a massive moment. 42 seconds behind the race leader. Back up front now. Lockwood, he's dropped the hammer. He's just opened it up to just under a second now. Will he come in this lap? He's in. Betty's in. Bad Doc's in. Pruski's in, the good Doc's in, so they're all filing into the pit lane. Now it's up to the pit crews to go to work. As the Obsession boys now get into it. Nice fuel save there from Pruski. Lardass with a good fuel save as well. Fuel's in. Just waiting. Feels for error that fuel. Now he exits the pit lane. He's jumped. What's happened here? He's in the 3rd. He's jumped the Bad Doctor. He's only 3.7 seconds behind Betty now. What can he do in this final stint? Can he put the hammer down and chase these two up front? This battle for the lead is going to go down to the last lap. It is going to be on for young and old here. What can Lockwood do? Can he hold off Betty? Betty, look at him. He's going left. He's going right. He's right up the rear exhaust pipe now. There'll be no fuel saving here. This is mano a mano. As I look down to Dom Perron, he just chose the nose. Craig Lowndes style. Backs it off. Thinks better of it. He's probably just sizing up Lockwood here. Just seeing Where he's weak, where he's strong, where's his opportunity? Oh, Benny's a little wide there, but holds on to it. Nice job. Oh, look out. Look at the two doctors here together. This is what they do best. These two are always on the same page with each other. They will work together, try and get on the back of Pruski and put real pressure on him. Back up the front now. He's going to have to really fight for this victory if he wants it. Betty, look at him now. He's starting to get in the slipstream. Look at this. Look at the gamesmanship between these two. Oh, was that a double move? Oh, that might be looked at there. So the games have come out now. Everything's on the table here. I believe both drivers looking for their first win. So the nerves will be real as well. Five minutes 50 remaining. .4 of a second. Fantastic racing between these two, really putting on a show. So the lead's actually blown out to 4 seconds back to Pruski. It's just hovering around that 4-second mark. So I think these two are going to go at it, go alone for the race win. And Pruski's definitely going to have a black light problem very soon. The doctors are coming. Oh, good dog goes for a move on his teammate. Oh, wow. Oh, so we thought they were going to sit behind and just, you know, try and help each other there, but the good dog there had a really big look. Has had a lot of time to practice this week. It's been moving house, and we all know that's a really mentally draining and physically draining exercise. So this 5th position at the moment is a great performance. Right, here we go now. This is on now. Okay, Bad Dog's up on the inside. Is he going to go right around? Of course, that's going to lead. Oh, he's done it! What a move there from the Bad Dog. Fantastic move. That's moved him to 3rd position now. Look at these three go at it down towards Alpe d'Huez. This is at over 200 kilometers an hour. Ah, the customary flash of the lights. They're going to go side by side over the British champions. No, Pruski now tucks back in behind the Bad Dog. But that's going to do the good dog. Good dog's now on the outside. They're surely not going to go 3 wide into Dom Perignon. Oh, as Pruski made the move, there's a slight touch. Bit of a rubbing of the elbows. Oh, look at this AR 3 wide. This is unbelievable racing. Now into Bordeaux. They've all got to get line astern to sort this out. There's 3 wide through Bordeaux. Oh, you can't write that stuff. That is nuts. That is crazy good. Oh, we need to check that out on a Pirelli replay. Unbelievable stuff. How no one ended up in the fence there. That is unreal. And they are still going at it. What a scrap for the final podium position. Another touch. Wow, this has got a big moment written all over it, doesn't it? You can feel it. Back up the front now. Lockwood's still got Betty for company. These two are just smashing each other. Fast lap goes to Lamel with the 208.086. Nice job. So we've got two absolutely stunning battles on the track here at the moment. Oh, good doctor! Right out sideways! Wow! What a slide! Let's check that on our Pirelli replay. Wow-wee! So if you braked it into water, look at this, right out on the slide. And catches it. Wow! That is Van Gisbergen-esque if I've ever seen it. Caught the slide, didn't bang on the side of Pruski. Beautiful bit of driving. Back up the front now. It's out to half a second. Has Lockwood done enough? With 1 minute 30 remaining. This may be their last lap. It's going to be very touch and go here. Oh, Betty's in the fence. That could be enough. Was that just a little chink in the armour there from Betty? He's drove a fantastic race so far, though. I definitely feel this battle isn't over. You can just see it. Just feel that Brucey's might have another crack here. It's got to be close enough though. Well, has the bad dog done enough? He's just starting to put a gap here. He's trying everything he can to just break the two behind him, and I think he might have done enough. They're going to get another lap to go at it though. Oh, Pruski's into the wall there at a lower low. That's going to hurt him. That's going to give the good doc a good opportunity. Back up the front now. This will be their last lap. This is it. It's on for Sheep Stations now. Betty now, he's on the inside. They're going to go side by side now through a Lacey. Has Betty taken a lead? If they're going to break very deep in the cross, Betty goes wide, trying the crisscross. Lockwood just holds onto it. This is awesome action. What can Betty do? He's got probably maybe 2 opportunities left. He's got to be super smooth through this second. Look at the time he makes up through up to Wes. He's right on the back of Lockwood here. This is why we love St Croix. It absolutely produces epic racing. Is he going to go for a move with Dom Perignon? He's thought about it. He's going for the move. There's a slight touch. Oh, there's drama. They're still side by side now into Bordeaux. Oh, he's gone around the outside. That is a stunning move. What a move. Lockwood now is going to get the toe though down the back straight. Look at the weaving here. The gap's down to 1.8 seconds as well. Surely the bad doctor from here can't do it. Pruski in 4th. The good doctor will finish in 5th. But back to our race lead. Betty's still in front. He's just got a few corners to go. This will be huge. He'll be super pumped if he can pull this one off. As he goes through the rapid curves. Oh, look at Lockwood though. He's going to have another look. He's not going to try it at a lower low. Surely not. Breaks it very late. Gets it turned in. But I think Betty's going to hold on. He is. He's going to win this thing. What a drive from Betty with a clutch last lap move. What a race. Unbelievable racing. Well done, Betty. 2nd is Lockwood. 3rd is the bad doctor. 4th is Pruski. 5th will be the good doc. And Lardas will finish in 6th position. Wow, what a race that was. Unreal. Congratulations to Betty though. What a drive. Wow, that is definitely one of the races of the season. Right at the death knock. Clutch lap. Rechecking our race results. Betty finishes in first position. Second is Lockwood. Third is the bad doctor. Fourth is Pruski. Fifth is the good doctor. Sixth is Lardass. Seventh is Filthy. Eighth is Subaru. Ninth is the Moff. 10th is VF. And 11th is Landwell. And 12th was Mr. Grim Death. Fastest lap did go to Landwell on lap 7 with a 2:08.086. Wow, what a race. One of the best we have seen. That was fantastic. Driver of the day. Wow, where do we start? It has to go to Betty. I've got to give it to Betty for that one. That move on the last lap was incredible. Special shout outs though to the good doc, the bad doc, and Pruski. 3 wide through Bordeaux. Like, really, come on. Crazy stuff. What a race. That was magnificent. That has definitely fired us up now for AGT Online. Wow, they've got a lot to live up to, the Group B boys now, because that, I'm still recovering from that. Actually, I'm going to have myself some orange and mango juice. That's right. I broke the fourth wall. I think that's a fourth wall break. I'm not sure. Don't mind me, I'm rambling. So we do welcome back in Troy back into the box.
Howdy.
Wow. I'll let you have a chat for a minute. I need to recover for a bit. What a race.
It sounds like there was a bit of talking going on. I'm just waiting for the two Altus brothers, the Altus team to join, and then I'll put them in their spots and we'll be on our way.
Excellent. Wow. So just going over, Buffer says driver of the day, Betty. William says that was an amazing race. Couldn't agree with that more. Lockie says every single practice race I did, I crashed at the same spot. The good doctor didn't have the fuel to go again, so he backed off on the line. Great result, Lardass. Yeah, definitely fantastic result there for Lardass. Well done. Popsy, well done, Betty. Woohoo, Frontier. Yeah, very well done, Betty. Great job, mate. You should be absolutely stoked with that.
I didn't even get to watch one lap of the Porsches.
Oh, well, do yourself a favour and watch it afterwards. Wow, unbelievable race.
Who we got?
So it won't be long until we get this race underway. So just for those guys that are watching on YouTube, I will whack up a link to our Discord and our Facebook page. So if you want to come and join the community, come and join Discord, have a great chat with us, and give us a like on Facebook. Also, for those of you guys that are watching, a like and subscribe on YouTube as well is very muchly appreciated. And hit that bell for the notifications so you do get notified when we do go live. We are live every Sunday. We are coming up to the last round though. So the last round, we are going back to the place where it all began. That's right, we're going to Bathurst. Very much looking forward to that. I love calling races around the mountain. Some would say it's the greatest 6.2 kilometres on the earth.
I'm looking forward to Bathurst. Potentially not in the McLaren, but it's one of them tracks you really want to drive at.
And I think also what's interesting, just to interrupt there, is first time we've been to Bathurst without a shootout.
Yes. Could be interesting to see the lap times though with the quali there. I just had Nascar drop out. He's just come back in, just waiting for him to get online.
No problem. You got a grid there for us, sir? Or?
A grid?
Yep.
We have Brent starting on pole.
Yep.
Brian in the Revo GTR, he's coming off second. Terryesque will start out of third. Nascar out of fourth. Berry out of fifth. Dadson out of sixth. Hardsoft in seventh. Excalibur in eighth. D in ninth. The Capt is in 10th. Jim Bob is in 11th. 12th is Janwell. And Chris VF is 13th and Lucky off the back of the grid.
Interesting. I'll tell you what, third place at Dreams there. That's a fantastic qualifying effort.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of times in there that were real close. They're all within hundreds of thousandths of each other.
Yeah.
So that's what made them get to where they're sitting. I just got to double check. NASCAR's having some dramas.
No problems. So this is a Group B race. It's a 40-minute race. They will do one lap behind the CPMerc GTR safety car. Then they will go a side-by-side formation. They must pass through their grid box. And then, of course, accelerate from the finish line. What will also be interesting is strategy. This is a very strategic racetrack, so fuel saving will be a big thing. Two stops seems to be the school of thought.
I think if you can make it in the one stop, it might help.
Yep, definitely. So what we'll do, guys in chat there, if you could flick us all your podiums, and I want to also, you know what? Will we see drama at Croissant? So we've got Buffer, we've got Podium, Brent, NASCAR, and Barry. Gary would like to know who won the Porsche race because of a bloody phone call. How dare they ring you during this race? That's just rude. It was Betty there, Gary. Drove fantastically with a clutch last lap. So I definitely recommend watching it back later this evening.
We're underway.
Excellent. Alright, so we're going to just head to the track soon. Do you have a prediction for this race there?
Tending to like Brent at the moment. He's showing the best potential for the win.
I'd have to agree with that. Brian, I still think's the man to beat. I just think strategy-wise he might just have it over the vet, but we will see. Don't count out the CP boys as well, and of course NASCAR's always strong.
NASCAR, he's always there at the end of the race.
Right, so
A lot of the teams have paired up as well. The Altus boys are together. The Aussie Hampton cars are together. I think Dreams and NASCAR are together.
Yep.
Nope.
David says Brent, Brian, and Barry. Yeah, actually, we forgot about Barry. He's definitely one to watch as well. So if you look at that, the top, I'd say the top six for sure. Even hard soft you got to count as well. So Henry says Team CP. Well, yeah, they've thrown the book at this one. They've got 3 drivers in this race, so surely something will stick. Buffer says Carnage 2-1. Grip Auto says let's go, Brian. Evening, Moff. How are you, mate? Hope you're feeling better. Ben McCullen says the CP boys. Wow, geez, where they get all this fan club stuff from? Classic
Social
CP.
media.
Oh, classic CP though. Of course, for those guys that are new to watching AGT online, CP Racing is also a baseball hat manufacturer, a t-shirt hat manufacturer. What else do they make as well? Stickers and all sorts of stuff. So, but they don't really have a racing budget because they spend it all on merchandise.
Coffee mugs.
Coffee mugs, yes, that's right. Their after parties though were very good, so I highly recommend going to one.
They're now getting into memes in Discord. We had a bit of a test start during the Porsches. The start was a bit average, so I'm hoping they clean it up for this one.
Oh boy. Henry says Team Merch Ghost. Yeah, 100%. Gary's going to say the Skyline. Tony says Powerhouse is the Smokies. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Buffer says CP own everything. But enough games now. Let's get in the serious business of AGT Online. This is Group B, round 6, the penultimate round for them. Mr. Brent will lead them away. He's got Brian there, right beside him.
I haven't crashed the safety car, so we're winning there.
Excellent. That might move you up the unofficial GTR Safety Car Championship. Okay, the guys gridding up now. Very nice grid up by everyone. Everyone looks like they're behaving themselves, which is good to see. Brent will now control the field. Of course, got to keep a mandated car length behind. No more than 80 kilometers an hour. Until they hit the start-finish line.
Oh, that stalled.
Oh, someone's on the grid. Oh, dear. Oh, there's carnage. Oh, this may be red flagged. This may be red flagged.
Yeah, we'll red flag that one. We can't have that.
So we will have a red flag, ladies and gentlemen. We do appreciate your patience there. It is unfortunate, but we want to make sure that everyone does get off the grid. Good doctor there going for Brent. Nice race by you there, good dog. 3 wide into Bordeaux. Yep, I'll be definitely taking a few happy snaps of that one. So just bear with us there, ladies and gentlemen. We are just resetting the grid.
Try again.
Of course, big shout out to GTS Sport, always working perfectly. We do love the game, but it's very much a love-hate relationship sometimes, isn't it?
It is. It's the internet really plays with your mind games.
Hashtag NBN for the win.
Just make sure nothing's changed in the grid order. Righto. Try again.
Okay, we're a bit too far away, so the guys will get out on their formation lap again. We'll catch them up as they come around.
It's very different trying to drive the safety car on the DS4.
Yeah.
Haven't used one for a while.
To answer that question, Buffer, yes, there was a thorough investigation with the start last week. There were some warnings handed out. I believe that is all that resulted out of that. No penalties were served. Of course, quick shout out to our fantastic stewarding team. It's a very hard job what they do, but we all very much appreciate it. So big shout out to the guys in the stewarding team, led by, of course, the mighty Mo.
We got another one stalled on the grid.
Oh dear. So once again, guys, we do appreciate your patience here. Couple of stallers on the grid, so
Righto, we might exit and we'll do one last try, and then I think we'll have to call it.
Yep. So coming up, of course, on AGT Online next Sunday, it is Group A, their final round from the beautiful Mount Panorama. Of course, live and free from 7 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. It will be myself and the good doctor bringing you all the action. Very much looking forward to that. Then Group B will finish off what has been a fantastic season of AGT Online and FYRC Porsche Supercup. And then we are done for the season. And then, of course, will be AGT Online tonight of nights. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Thrillies will be back. We haven't got a date confirmed for the Thrillies yet, but I can guarantee you they are back. Lot of fun. We hand out some awards for all the drivers in the season. We have some great categories. And of course it does culminate with the big one, which is the Scafie.
Just waiting for a few to exit.
No problem. And with also the Thrillies, it is voted by the team. So all your peers get a vote. So it really is pretty honourable to win an award. I've been lucky enough to win a couple back in the day.
I haven't won an award yet.
Oh. There you go. He's already putting the call out.
Hint, hint.
Yeah. So we really do appreciate your patience here, guys. Unfortunately, yeah, a couple of things are out of our control, but hopefully we'll get everything sorted. We can get some racing underway.
Too late to do a room reset.
Big shout out does go to all our race directors as well. It is a very tough job, this. It's high stress, high pressure, but they do an amazing job. And remember, guys, they don't race. They basically just sit in here and organise these races. So huge shout out to all our RDs.
These are the moments you don't want.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We have had a couple of moments like that. It's all right. It's just like Bathurst back in that year when they had that hour-long red flag or something. Then everyone was allowed to work on the car, which went down like a lead balloon.
Alright, here we go. Let's try again. Last time.
Buffer, Smith chips, boys. What's your favourite? Mine is a gravy chip. I'm a classic barbecue chip man there, Buffer. Yourself, Troy? Your favourite chip? Well, yeah.
Don't eat too many chips.
Oh,
They'd have to be hot chips if they were my favourite.
Oh, well, yes. Chips and gravy or chips and sauce?
Chips and gravy. Can't be chips and gravy.
Yep. As always, here at AGT Online, we ask the important questions.
Let's hope this works.
Hopefully we can get racing, because I'm very much looking forward to this. Just having a look there for you as well. No, we do have a staller at the back of the grid, unfortunately. But unfortunately, we are going to have to go green here. It is a shame, but
they all worked good in the test starts.
So we will be going green, ladies and gentlemen, to the track now.
Did we see who it was?
I believe it was one of the Logitech G Altus cars. I think it was VF,
right.
my memory serves me correct. So it'll be 40 minutes here.
See some strategies play out. We can, about mid-race, I think we'll start seeing where people are going to be looking at finishing.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be very interested to see how the Corvette will go against the GTR strategy-wise. We know the GTR's pretty okay on fuel. Brian is a bit of a tactician as well, so... Also, the CP boys are in there as well. So, with Nascar and Terryesque. Of course, Barry in the Ferrari. Ferrari's pretty good, actually, I believe, on fuel. It does chew its tyres a little bit.
I think that's an MR thing.
Yeah.
The Ferrari's quite nice to drive. It's once you find the setup for it, it's not a bad car.
Well, I remember during the pre-season, I took all 14 cars around Brands Hatch, and I absolutely enjoyed the Ferrari around there. Its mid-corner speed is absolutely ridiculous.
If we were to go back to GR4s, just for comparing cars, the Corvette was really nice in that. it's not quite the same car in the GR3. It's more of a, I don't know how you'd say it, but it's harder to drive. The GR4 was a softer touch, I suppose, to get the nice lap times.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. About to go green. This should be very excited for this race.
Nearly forgot to pull over.
Here we go now. All lined up, all on the grid. Brent will lead him away. As soon as he crosses that finish line, he's going to drop the hammer, and off he goes. And here we go. We are racing, ladies and gentlemen. Group B is unleashed. So head down now into water.
Tidy start.
Oh, very tidy start. Looks like everyone's got through cleanly. A couple are hung out to dry wide there. Look at that in the background. Look at this stuff. There's 3-4 wide again. This is FYRC Porsche Supercup all over again. They all sort themselves out. Nascar tries to fire it up the inside. Nice start there from Hardsoft up to 5th position. Berry's up to 4th. That's a great job. So they all plunge down now towards Alpe d'Huez.
Brent and Brian aren't hanging around.
On board with the Powerhouse Mustang.
He's got the slipstream on Berry.
Yep. He's going to try and fire it up the inside here at Dom Perignon. It's a brave move. You've got to be very late on the brakes. He's done it. Beautiful move. Lovely move there from Hardsoft. Oh, it's a huge accident. I saw it in the background. Someone has smacked the wall hard. Not sure who it was. NASCAR. Oh dear. Huge accident. Let's check that out on our Pirelli replay. What's happened here at Dom Perignon? Oh dear. Oh dear. There was a big touch there. Oh, there'll be fallout from that. No doubt about it. Wow. Back up the front now. Mr. Brent, 0.8, 0.9 to the good. He's really got this Corvette on song now. Brian there in second. Nice job. They've pulled a little gap on Doremus here. Doremus has got Hardsoft for company though. Just keep an eye on this. I'll tell you what, look in the background there. Hardsoft's got a real train behind him at the moment.
He's got 3 MR cars bound to pounce on his tail.
Holy moly. So the captain now in 6th position. Nice job there from the captain. I reckon he'd be pretty happy about that.
Made a few nice spots.
Excellent job. This is a nice little battle brewing here.
Jim Bob's got D all over the back of him.
So there's 2 very distinct battle groups at the moment. Oh, geez, D was a little wide there at Alpe d'Huez. He got that caught up though. Oh, Jim Bob's off on the grass. Oh no, Jim Bob's gone. Let's check that out on our Pirelli replay. So as he comes through the last part of Alpe d'Huez, he just got on the grass and it's fired it straight into the fence. It's dropped him back down to 11th now. Back up the front. Brent's still 0.8 to the good, so he's not dropping Brian by as much as I thought. Interesting to see how their fuel numbers play out. We'll definitely keep you updated with that. Look at this train though, look at this. So we've got Mustang, Ferrari, McLaren, Ferrari.
You'd think these 3 MRs have been practicing together.
Flying a tail, they're driving beautifully at the moment. I'll tell you what though, this is a classic Hardsoft race. This is what he does. He won't overwork that car.
Just keep in contact with Remus. Make sure you can get a run on him if you need to. Try and stay in that slipstream would be good. You can save some fuel there.
Yeah, definitely. Tell you what, nice drive from Derima so far in 3rd position. It's been a beautiful drive. You'll be happy with this.
The BMW looks really nice to drive.
It looks very settled. Through the corners, it just looks absolutely planted.
Although I think Hardsoft might be just catching him.
Wow, this battle's about to kick off. You can just see it here. It looks like they've dropped Datsun a little bit.
Brian's just starting to come up on the back of Brent.
Just have a look. So what we'll get there, we've just had a question from one of our awesome viewers. Can we get a tyre and fuel update for the top 5, please?
Brent has just used past quarter of a tank. He's probably got 2/3 in there. A little bit of tyre wear. Brian's sitting on roughly the same fuel, maybe a tad more fuel and same tyre wear. Derimus is almost down to half tank. Roughly the same tyre wear. Hardsoft is about the 1/3 of a tank too, so he's running a little bit better than Derimus.
Barry just sorry to interrupt there, but oh, Barry had a big look there in the croissant. Wow.
Barry's on about the same fuel, 2/3, about the same tyre wear. They're all running pretty even tyre wear across the 4 tyres too on all cars, which is a trait that DMRs are no good at.
Yeah, I definitely feel the Cruiser Motorsport guys have really worked on the setup of the Ferrari, and it just looks a little nicer to drive.
I think Capt will be happy sitting in 6th from where he started. Starting to look a little bit taily.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty happy with that. If we have a look at the captain now and the Ragged Edge Racing McLaren.
Lucky's starting to move through the pack too. He's up to 9th. I think he might have got caught up in a few of them bingles at the start.
He's got D right in front of him, so he's working pretty hard on D here. Having a crack at the moment now. He placed himself on the outside over the British champions. D just positions the car nicely.
Be interesting to see if the Lexus can get a run on him down the back straight.
Into Bordeaux. Oh, they're going to go too wide into Bordeaux. Oh, that's a big move. That is a brave move there from Lucky. Has he made that? Sick if he has. That is a fantastic move. They are going to go side by side now, through the flat. Can D be later on the brakes? No, just pulls him behind. So nice move there from Lucky. Worked his way up to 8th now. Back up the front now. The gap, look at that, it's 0.6. So Brian's hanging on to Mr. Brent here.
Hard to tell with Brian. Is he hanging on or is he sitting behind?
Yeah, it's how much is he really working the car. I'll tell you what, Derimus, that is a beautiful drive so far. That is a 3rd position on pure pace. Berry and that are not catching. They're trying. Oh, Berry's taking Hardsoft here, so he missed that.
BMW is not very good on fuel though.
Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that.
He's definitely using more than the front two. Brian's down to 0.4 now. we might see the GTR have a good run down the back straight. I'd be inclined to sit behind though if you knew you had the pace to pass.
Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, you save fuel as well. I think I'm always a big believer though, psychologically, it's always better to lead. Just, I don't know, it's just the way I was as a racer back in my day.
I find, not that I've been in the lead too much, but if you're in front, I tend to look backwards too much.
Yeah. So just saw there, Mr. Brent had a couple of moments there through Bordeaux. Just scraping the car on the exit. Oh, that's a lot of weaving though.
Pulling out all the tricks. GTR has some pace down the back. He pulled a few hundred of tenths there.
And look at it under brakes. It is magnificent under brakes. Right in behind now. These two have definitely skipped away. They're 5 seconds ahead of Terryesque now.
Capped, Hardsoft and Berry are all on for a bit of a scrap here. I think Hardsoft is
he's just starting to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a fair bit of front tyre wear, so he might be losing a bit of grip up the front.
Oh, Berry's in. Berry's the first to blink. Oh, Captain and Hardsoft are about to go side by side in the Wardo now. Captain straight up the inside. Oh, huge touch there from Lucky on Dodson. Oh, we have to check that out on our Pirelli replay. Let's have a look at this. So they're into Wardo now. Let's have a look. Oh, that's line ball. That's going to be interesting in the post-race analysis. What that has done, though, Lucky's now up to 6th position. This has been some drive.
He's not leaving anything on the table. He is using the car up a little bit. The fuel's down. Tyres are looking a little bit warm.
Yeah, so he's definitely
he's pushing.
Yeah, very much so. Great drive though. Oh, look at Hardsoft. He's going to have a move on the captain here. Is he get? Oh, wow! That was an impressive move. What that has done, it's given Lucky an opportunity now. They're going to go down the back straight together. Captain's right out sideways through Bordeaux. That is the natural stance of the McLaren. In the toenails, I'll top out 250, 260 kilometres an hour. We jump on board the Lucky's Lawn Care Racer.
261.
Jeez, he was really close to the back of Captain there.
Terryesque is sitting nicely 5.5 seconds in front of Hardsoft. Got a good buffer.
Mr. Brent's in.
Terryesque is in.
Wow, the fuel safe for Mr. Brent's nice. Oh, Lucky's in hard. Oh, that was interesting. So Lucky fainted to come in, and then he didn't. Nice little bit of strategy play there. But that has. Oh, Captain, that's going to be close. Oh, he's got away with it. No, he hasn't. There it is. There's the invoice. 1 second penalty.
That's going to hurt.
That is very much going to hurt. Now Brian assumes the lead now. Now what strategy is on Brian on here? Is he just going to go a lap later here?
I think you'd go for some clean air, maybe for a lap, and then you can pull in.
You don't want to go too long though, because that gap, we'll just check that gap between, it's at 17 seconds at the moment between Mr. Brent and Brian. So a couple of these guys have definitely short filled just for a stint.
Brian's definitely going for a good lap here. He's up on his best.
Does have the fastest lap of the race at the moment with the 2:06.108. Lucky now's moved into 2nd position. We'll see how long he goes. Captain in 3rd. Mr. So Brent's in fourth. Now Mr. Brent is coming on up onto the back of the captain here. Nascar in fifth. So Nascar's going long on a big recovery drive at the moment.
He's not sitting in a bad spot for crashing out at the start of the race.
Oh, look at Captain. He's right out sideways. He's now got Mr. Brent right behind him. Look at the... You can just see the difference between grip levels here. He's keeping in it. Mr. Brent's going to try around the outside. We've seen this before. Does it with ease. Needed to do that as quickly as possible. Oh, Captain's in the water, lower, and he pulls in the pits. NASCAR's in. Lucky's in. Brian goes around again. Wow. Surely not.
Captain's probably got imprints in the steering wheel from that last lap trying to hold on with no grip.
Can I get a fuel update there for Brian? Surely he's not trying what I think he's going to try.
Brian is sitting just under quarter of a tank.
He's going for one stop. This will be huge.
This will give him a good margin if he can pull it off. Unless Brent's going to run 205s for the rest of the race.
Yeah, Brent's going to drop qualifiers now.
He's just dropped his personal best by a couple of hundreds. Or not even. Just a little bit quicker, I should say. 261 I think he was before.
Barry in the third now, so Barry's jumped to Remus there. Nice drive from Barry so far.
Barry's short field.
Yep.
He's got half a tank, so he might be doing the quick, fast lap two-stopper.
So NASCAR now up to 11th. Nice job there from NASCAR. He's only 2.8 seconds behind Excalibur, so he's going to have to head down. I still reckon he'll be pretty fuming under that helmet, though.
Yeah. It always puts you in a different mindset if you have a bad start to the race. But he seems to have recovered.
Lucky in sixth. I'll tell you what. That is some drive from Lucky, I reckon. I know we've still got... Oh, Brian's in. Okay, Brian's in. This is huge. All right, we'll stay on board with Mr. Brent now. Especially if Brian's one-stopping. Mr. Brent has to get in front of him. And then he has to gap him as much as he can. Oh, look at this. Brian's come out. Oh, that is as close as you get. Mr. Brent does jump him though. That was huge for the race. But if Brian is definitely one-stopping, then wow.
Brent's just pulled the fastest lap too.
Wow, 2:05.986. That's a storming lap. So I'll just get you checked. Did Brian full fuel there?
Brian, no, he's got just over half a tank. So he's probably still...
Okay, so he's two-stopping. It's interesting, no one's really tried the one-stop. Maybe a 20-minute stint's too much, I don't know.
Well, Brian just went 20 minutes, so I'd say he would have been able to do it.
Just checking there at the moment.
It's hard to tell when you got that safety car lap at the start. It kind of takes a few minutes off.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, the guys will be running around in full fuel save mode for that. Oh, just saw D there scrape the wall on the entry. Oh, and again on the exit of Dom Perignon.
Lucky's Lexus looks real good through that section.
Does look quite composed, doesn't it? Actually looks like a nice car to drive.
Well, Muscles and Lucky do a good job of driving them because they both make them look good to drive.
unlucky at the moment.
Not sure Jan was expecting to be that far back, but I think he's doing well for his first time in the Jag.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I mean, completely different drive than the Porsche. And it's a big step up in class for him as well, so he's doing a great job. Good experience though for him to race against these boys, so I'm sure you'll take a lot on board from him.
I'll be bummed that the second Altus car didn't make it.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but we do have a bit of a rule here at AGT Online /Thruhouse. We do try out at least 3 restarts. On the third one we do go green, because the show must roll on, as they say. Oh, look at this battle back up the front now. Brian's really starting to work on Mr. Brent here.
I think Brian needs to make a move.
He's in the toe now. He's right in the toe now. He's on the outside now for cross as Brent goes defensive. Does the horsepower of the GTR just fly past? Mr. Brent brakes extremely deep. They're going to go side by side through croissant. This is incredible racing. Now into the rapid curve side by side. And Brian's got it done. That's huge. He's made the move. Now, what can Brent do? Can Brent just sit on behind him?
I don't think Brent's going to sit there.
Definitely not. Oh, look at this. They're gonna go side by side through a lot. Oh, wow. Brent tried that move. We've seen him pull it off before. Now, can Brent stay with Brian, or is Brian just going to drop the hammer here?
Brent will be trying his hardest to stay with him, but I think once you get in the slipstream of other cars, your brake markers change and you tend to miss them.
There's also the mental aspect as well. You do get a little bit flustered. So you just got to reset. Look at the gap, it's out to a second. Yeah, Brian's definitely put the hammer down now. This is crucial for the race. Mr. Brent's got to really try his absolute hardest here to hold on.
See what his split looks like over the bridge, but I think he's on for a good lap.
Got a battle brewing here for third, though. We've got Barry and Doremus absolutely going at each other now. So Doremus has done a great job catching up to Barry here. We'll see what happens when they get down the back straight. Will the BMW have the power to maybe get in the slipstream? Will the Ferrari be too quick? I'll tell you what, you couldn't get 2 more different shapes of racing car if you tried.
Barry's last few races, he's been racing on point.
Oh, it's been a really big rise. Oh, here we go. Doremus is sizing up now as they head down into cross-on. Oh, he's gone for the move. Oh, that's a huge move. Has he made that stick? Oh, has he made that stick? Oh, Barry's now going to come back at him. They're going to go side by side. Oh, wow. What a bit of racing. That was super deep there from Doremus. That was a send and a half. Wowee.
Oh, Barry's going to be in this lap. He's on the fuel light. I'm not sure if Doremus might pick with him, because he
I'd pick with him.
Have another lap.
Here we go. No.
Faked it.
Interesting. I might have gone in with him there, especially if he had a fuel number on him. But just keep an eye on it. Might be setting Hartsoff's in as well. Might be setting himself up for just a short final stint. So I think what we have to do as well, we've got to keep an eye on Barry where he drops out.
The captain's gone to drift mode. I think the tyres are starting to wear pretty good.
Look at the cap here.
Skating around a few corners.
Oh yes, look at it. Oh, he's on the grass as well. Yeah, that is using the whole track.
don't think you can get penalties from the outside of the track. On the outside of the corner.
Well, who knows? Why some penalties are given these days. Oh, again, you just look at the McLaren. It just looks a real handful. Opposite lock everywhere. Checking back in with our leaders now. Brian's out to 2.4 seconds. This could be the race-winning stint here.
Last lap with a 2:05.6. That's a pretty fast lap.
That is a storming lap. I think he had a little bit in reserve there, sitting behind. I think he knew he was comfortable sitting behind. He knew what he had. Back at this battle now. Lucky versus D. They're still going at it. Datsun behind in 6th, Captain in 7th, Excalibur in 8th.
Brent and Doremus, they're going to be in this lap. Brian is even though he's running the fast lap times, he has got almost a quarter of a tank still.
So he's going to have a very short final stop. It's a nice drive from Lucky at the moment, up to 4th position. Remember, this guy started off the back of the grid.
Be interested to see Lucky's last stop where he comes out, because he's got a little bit more fuel than the rest, and I think he might even snatch another position.
Okay, so Mr. Brent comes out in clean air. That is very important. He's now just got to get his head down and set absolute benchmark laps here. Barry in 5th has gone very wide. Doremus has got him. So Doremus now with Lucky still to come in and Brian still to come in. That looks like a net 3rd place of mine. So these guys are fueled up, tied up and ready to go to the end as we just tick under 10 minutes remaining.
Captain's all over the back of Datsun. Can almost make one car out of the 2 there.
Oh, as they come through Alta West now. Jeez.
Some of the MR cars look real twitchy.
I tell you what, that exit of Alta West onto the bridge, Captain really doesn't leave a lot on the table, does he?
No, it's taking a layer of paint off every time he's that close.
Oh, and again, right there. On board the cruising Ferrari now. Both mid-rear cars, Britain versus Italy. Oh, look at the captain and the Toto. The McLaren's flying down the back straight here. Datsun goes defensive. Brian's in.
Captain might have him.
Oh, look at that. No, they're going to go side by side. Through cross. Captain's out of the grass. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Massive moment. Oh, there's been a huge accident. Massive accident. Let's check that on our Pirelli replay. What's happened here? There's been a huge accident. So Captain went very deep around the outside. Was there any? Looks like there was slide contact there. He's got on the power and oh, Jamel just had nowhere to go. Huge accident. Massive drama. Let's drop Captain back down to 10th now.
Oh, sitting at home. Click, 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 click.
Jamel's in. Oh, and that was on his in lap as well. He will be... Oh, so look at this. This is interesting here. Hang on. So, where's Brian?
Brian is still in for first for me.
I've got him in 13th for mine.
No, he's still saying first for me.
Interesting.
11 seconds in front of Brent.
There we go. We'll just go with that. So, Mr. Brent there in a net 2nd position. Doremus there in 3rd. He's got Barry for company. Lucky's in 5th position. Yep, this is going to do my head in for the rest of the race.
I'll run through the running order. First we got Brian, second Brent, third Doremus. Barry is in 4th, Lucky in 5th, D is in 6th, Hardsoft 7th, Dadson is in 8th, Nascar is up to 9th, Captain's back down to 10th, Janwell is in 11th, Excalibur is cruising in 12th, and Jimmy is in 13th.
Beautiful. Oh, there we go. It's just fixed itself. Beautiful. Tell you what, this battle for third's definitely raging now. Barry's working hard to keep on the back of Doremus. Can Doremus hold on for his first podium in AGT Online? This will be a huge result. He's got 6 minutes to hold on now.
I think we might see a few, if Lucky tags onto the back, we're going to see a few good trading of places.
See what the Lexus can do. We do know the Ferrari has a cliff. When it drops off it, it really drops off. Lucky now is just starting to really work on Barry here. He's getting a little impatient now.
I'm not sure. I've got, sorry, just going back to Brian. I've got one of his laps as a 2:17, so maybe he pulled in for a quick pit stop. I don't know if he did get a pit stop.
He did, yep. That was, I believe, 1 lap ago, 2 laps ago. Having a look here now at the moment. Lucky. Oh, Barry again. A moment there out of Bordeaux. Just scrapes the wall. That does hurt his exit speed. Now Lucky's in the tow. Lines the Lexus up. Can he get close enough to have a braking manoeuvre there into Crosshon? Is he going to have a look? Is he going to have a dive? No, thinks better of it. Tries for the crisscross. Oh, but look at that. Barry expertly places the car on the apex. What this is allowing Doremus just to get a little break here. This is what he needs.
Yeah, that's going to help.
This. Here we go. Into a lower low. Lucky goes for it. Oh, I sent it straight up the inside. What a move. Lucky now in the 4th position. But Barry, I reckon he's going to come back at him here. Oh, that could be a penalty. That looked like 4 wheels on the green. It is 1 second penalty. Oh, that's massive drama.
That's the adrenaline kicking in and pushing too hard for the first corner.
So he's going to have to give that spot back to Barry here. Of course, we have 2 penalty burn zones, the main straight and the back straight. He's going to have to absolutely nail this. As you can see now, he's really putting his foot down. He's trying to break a gap here so he won't lose too much time to Barry. Oh, Barry's in the wall again there at Dom Perignon.
Yeah, the Ferrari's rear tyres aren't looking real flash, so he might be pushing to catch onto the back of Lucky there.
There we go, burns the penalty. Now does that lose the spot to Barry? This is going to be close. I tell you what, Barry's going to have him here. He does. So here we go, it's back on again. So Lucky now has got to do all that hard work. And what that has done, Doremus is absolutely gone. He's now 3 seconds up the road. I'll tell you what, Get the champagne on ice, because I reckon this could be a huge result with just under 2 minutes remaining. So this will be Terryesque's last lap now. He's got one more lap to hold on. Checking back in with our leader, who's 11 seconds to the good. Mr. Brent in second. Solid drive. I reckon he'll be pretty happy with that. Terryesque in third. This is the battle, though. It's still going between Berry and Lucky here. Oh, and again. Wow.
Datsun and Hardsoft are having a bit of a battle too. Datsun's on the back of Hardsoft.
Lucky gets past. D, I'll tell you what, D's going to have a bit of a go at this as well. Oh, look at that. Berry finds it straight back up the inside at Prost. Oh, there's a big turn. Oh, turn. Oh, Lucky's gone. Oh, that's a huge moment. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, let's check that on our Pirelli replay. Oh, boy, there's going to be some fallout from this. Let's have a look at this. What has happened here? Oh, so there's a touch on the rear. And oh boy. Oh, wow. We won't point fingers, but wow, look, I think he's backed it off there. Or D now has got a net fourth. He's got in a fourth somehow, D. Terryesque there in third. This will be his last lap. We will see. It looks like Brian may get another victory lap here.
I didn't see Berry slow up either for to rectify.
Wow. Late race drama. So Brian now, is he going to back it off or is he going to give himself a victory lap? Looks like he's going to give himself a victory lap.
He's made it look easy.
He has. Mr. Brent in second position. A fantastic drive. Great to see him back on form. He'll be stoked with Terryesque now in third position. What a drive from Terryesque. His first podium in AGT Online. Get around him, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, AGT Online's fastest fisherman has done it. What a drive. With his teammate in fourth position. So CP goes 3 and 4. Fifth in Berry with a big question mark. Lucky in 6. Oh, look at that as well. Better after race drama. Oh. Captain will finish in 10th. Oh, Captain. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a massive accident. Oh, right at the last. The Captain has fired straight into the wall. He's not going to reverse across. He is. Janwell in 11th. No, Janwell in 10th. So great job there from Janwell. 11th will be the Captain. Excalibur in 12th position. And 13th will be Jim Bob. But back to our race winner. Wow, what a drive this has been from Brian. Fantastic drive. Really, that second stint set it up for him. What a second stint that was. Gets the fastest lap as well with a 2:05.619.
Yeah, the Revo boys, they got their plans in place, the strategies, everything seems to work for them, and the cars are on rails.
Yeah, they've absolutely dominated this round. Of course, Terry taking the win in Group A. His teammate in Group B with another dominant performance.
Brian might run out of fuel before the end here.
I don't think he cares because he's going to take the win here. Great job, Brian. Well done. Revolution Satellite dominates at St Croix.
Well done.
Fantastic drive. What a performance.
Brent will love coming second. I think that was a well-earned drive.
Yeah, very much so. I think he'll be very happy with that.
And Terryesque for a podium, he's going to be cheering for that too.
Our race results there. Revo Brian, or just Brian as we've come to know him, in first position. Mr. Brent in second. Terryesque in third. Fourth was D. Fifth was Berry. Sixth was Lucky. Seventh was Hardy Hardsoft. 8th was Datsun, 9th was Nascar, Nice recovery there from Nascar. 10th was Janwell. Great job, Janwell. Well done. 11th was the captain. 12th was Excalibur. 13th was Jim Bob. Unfortunately, we did lose VF on the start line. Fast lap did go to Brian with a 2:05.619. That is AGT Online, round 6, Group B, run and done.
Driver of the day?
Oh, tough one.
I'd probably say Dreamers.
Oh, for mine, no, I'm going to go Lucky for mine. To drive from last on the grid all the way up to 6th position. Bit unfortunate what happened in the end there, but it's look, a big shout out definitely to Doremus. It's a fantastic result. We are getting a few now coming through. So Buffer says Lucky for driver of the day. Gavin says Brent. Lucky says work, Janwell and Lemmy. I believe that was good. Should be good work, but if you want them to work, that's up to you, mate. So yeah, guys in chat, please fire in your drivers of the days. I'll attempt to read all of them out. Any questions or comments, please read them out. We will be stay live for probably another 5 minutes. The good doctor says Doremus with a D. Interesting. Doremus D. Not going there.
Yeah, it's hard to pick between Brian was such a easy looking race to be a driver of the day, but you think to yourself, well, maybe he should be in Group A.
Yeah, definitely. He's 100% his Group A pace. There's no doubt about it.
Lucky off the back. It is a great drive, so it could be a definite driver of the day there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but we'll see. Of course, we don't just take mine and Troy's word for it here. It is up to you guys as well to vote. So be sure to type them in there as quickly as you can. So while he's doing that, I just want to give a big thank you to Dan the man tonight for running the FYRC room. Great job, Dan, as always. Fantastic effort, mate. You're a star. Huge thank you, of course, to the man that is Troy Big Guns. Always been improving in the box, mate. So, and your RD work tonight was excellent, especially with a lot of stuff out of your control. So, well done, mate.
Oh, good. The shootout lap I was probably a bit quiet in because I was concentrating on making sure I'm doing it right, but hopefully I'm getting better.
Yeah, definitely. Very much so. Lucky says Janwell and Lucky for driver of the day. Josh says, well done, guys. Great watch. Well done, Brent. Thank you there, Josh. Lucky says, work, Dan, your legend.
What do you think Jan will take out of this tonight?
I think a lot. I think to finish 10th position with these races here, I think he'll take a lot out of that. I think he'll be I think it'll help him, especially with his Porsche race coming up. He'll be like, wow, I can run with these guys. So, no, definitely be great for his confidence, which will be interesting to see how he goes around Bathurst next week, definitely.
Yeah, I found when I first started Thrill House before it was AGT Online, most of the time you picked up the most pointers jumping in with the fast people.
Yeah.
Just learning their lines and looking at their pace thinking I'll never get there. But, I mean, you can after. It just takes practice.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Buffer. Appreciate it. Harry CBR says, a good drive, Lucky. Oh, I've got to give him a shout out for his name there. I like that one.
Is that short for Harry Cobber?
We'll go with that. So coming up on AGT Online next week will be the final round for Group A from the wonderful Mount Panorama Racing Circuit in Bathurst. Live from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Keep across all our social media via Facebook, Instagram and Discord as well. I will throw up another link to the Discord as we speak. We are trying to step up, so there will be content every day posted on the AGT Facebook online Facebook page as well. So get across all that. We have race reviews, we have clips of the week, and also race previews as well. So that's going to always a lot of fun and some great content there as well. But I don't know, any final thoughts there, Troy?
No, I think that was a good race for a lot of the drivers. So for me, it's not a bad outing for all of Group B.
Yep, definitely. Couldn't agree more. Well said. Man, a few words he is. Thanks, Lucky. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we are going to leave it there. Big thank you goes to all our viewers tonight. You guys are amazing. I saw the chat was lighting up a little bit there, so it's a great job. Big thank you as well to everyone that's helped out tonight as well. Big thank you to all our racers. But other than that, we're going to leave it there. Be sure to join us next Sunday night from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for the final round of AGT Online. But other than that, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now. And as always, you've been watching AGT Online, powered by Thrill House.